Undertaking Irene. A Jane Delaney Mystery, Book 1. By Pamela Burford. For Jeff, always. 1. Frenemies. I kind of hated swiping the brooch. It made a real fashion statement for the corpse, who, need I mention, was the best-dressed person at the Leonard T. Ahern & Sons funeral home. Nobody dresses anymore. Have you noticed? Shorts at the office. Flip-flops in church. In church. Okay, so I'm not what you'd call a churchgoer, aside from the occasional paid mourner gig, but you get my point. It's a matter of respect. I mean, if it were your blue-haired granny packed into that satin-lined box, all decked out in a yellow Chanel suit and Hermes scarf, with a manicure to die for, would you show up for the wake in plaid flannel PJ bottoms and fuzzy slippers? Fuzzy bedroom slippers, I kid you not, as if locating an actual pair of flip-flops would have taken too much effort for the grieving granddaughter. The girl, who looked around 18, sat slumped in the front row between her pimply younger brother and nose-picking boyfriend, playing rabid zombie babysitter on her iPad and whining about missing the latest episode of Bungled Boob and Butt Jobs, because she'd maxed out her DVR for that time slot. Your basic sullen Long Island youth. I shouldn't care. Colette O'Rourke wasn't my blue-haired granny, she was an assignment. Which might come across as pretty cold considering I knew her, but it had been years since our paths had crossed. Thankfully, none of our mutual acquaintances were here at the moment. How was I dressed? Glad you asked. Conservative gray skirt suit, crisp white blouse, 2-inch black pumps. Strawberry blonde hair pulled back in a French twist. Tasteful faux pearls and just enough makeup to keep my pale brows and lashes from doing a vanishing act. It was my standard funeral home uniform and had served me well, though if I really wanted to blend in with the mourning crowd nowadays, I should probably buy some of those light-up sneakers. Maybe a house dress and hair curlers. My name is Jane Delaney and I do things my paying customers can't do, don't want to be seen doing, can't bring themselves to do, and or don't want it to be known they'd paid someone to do. To dead people. No, really, it's all legal. Well, okay, sometimes there's a kind of gray area. Like with the brooch. Irene McAuliffe had hired me to salvage her property before it ended up 6 feet under the lovingly tended sod of Whispering Willows Cemetery. Had I demanded proof of ownership before accepting the assignment? Had I demanded to know why, if the brooch belonged to Irene, it was now pinned to the lifeless bosom of longtime frenemy Colette O'Rourke? No, I had not, but she'd cheerfully filled in the blanks.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?